What's going on, family? Welcome to episode 11, Study Hall Podcast. I'm your host, Coach Manny Parrish, here with my son, Trick or Trader Genius. And today we got a big man with us, a power forward, the big Chase Smith, man. What's going on, bro? How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
Doing great, man. Glad to have you on. Congratulations, state champ.
Appreciate
Big
it.
state
Appreciate it.
champ, man. Congratulations. So, Chase, man, every episode we start off with our 6 degrees of separation. It's just my connection to the guest, right? So I'm not even sure if you know this, but I'm fairly new to Charlotte. Been here about 3-4 years. Been doing business with different people on the west side, and one day I sat down with a lady, and she was working with the United Way, and come to find out, that lady was your mom. And from that moment, I was like, okay, let me start following this young man. But I had already kind of seen you playing. You was with, I think, Coda at the time. And I was coaching Lil Eddie, so I would watch some of y'all games. And I shared some things with your mom about what I liked about your game. And man, I'm a huge fan. And I say that because a lot of people don't tell y'all youngins and give y'all flowers, but I'm a fan of the game. I'm a fan of basketball, and right now you're playing that position at a very high level. So I appreciate everything that you're doing. I appreciate you being an inspiration to the youngins out there, and I wish that you continue going forward. But we're just gonna start off with kind of your earliest memories of basketball.
So yeah, actually at first, I always been tall in my life. I want to play soccer, but then
What's up with y'all big dudes wanting to play soccer?
I don't know. It's just like I didn't like the contact and stuff. I tried football, I didn't really like it. So then actually, Coach Ed, my coach now, his wife was like, just tell my mom one day, like told me to come to basketball. Like I didn't have a choice. Like basically made put the ball in my hand, made me play. So then from then on there, just like that's where my journey started.
Yeah.
Just growing up, second, third, fourth grade. In my opinion, we had the best team of all time.
At what age?
Like second, third, fourth, fifth grade, that Grind Academy team.
Yeah. And who was the coach? Ed Cook?
Yeah, it was and Coach K, Kahari Pops.
Kahari Pops.
Yeah.
Hey, man, that's two people that I continuously hear on this show. Ed Cook, Kahari name is mentioned. I've learned that Kahari's father has played a part in a lot of these young student athletes' life. Hey, man, we got some chairs here that might be fitting for y'all out there, man. Coach K, Coach Ed Cook, come on. Kahari, come on, man. Come chop it up with us. But I appreciate you sharing that. Trey, man, you in the second, third grade right now, bro. Talk to him. Any questions you got for Chase?
Who first put the ball in your hands, and what's the first team you ever played for?
You kind of just said it, but
yeah, it was like her name Miss Shanita, Coach Ed's wife. She just started the journey, made me come to workouts. I was like, I wouldn't say I was fat. I was kind of chunky, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of running, and I went home and cried. But then, then on there, my mom talked to me and stuff, and just like, like money and stuff was tight. Like that was really the only way out. So that's really where I got it from. And yeah, Grind Academy was my first team I played on.
Yeah, okay. So Grind Academy, you said that you felt that y'all was the best team ever. Who'd y'all have on the team? What's the pieces? You got to back that up with supporting details, man.
It was, Kahari was on that team. My man's Nate was on that team. Nas, DJ, Makai. It was a bunch of people. Jalen, Marquise. Yeah, Kahari's on that team.
Dang,
it was a bunch. Like some people left and stuff too came in. It was a lot of people, but we was nice, bro.
That's a loaded group. With me, being in the AAU space, the travel ball space, being a director about the bucket, I see teams that have a lot of success early on. Those teams kind of break off. Were you guys able to continuously play together? Like, are some of those same pieces on your team now, or kind of how did y'all navigate that?
Yeah, it was really up until like I'll say like 6th, 7th grade where people started like exploring more options and stuff, but staying in the Charlotte area.
Yeah.
So even just like maybe we go to the Y or something, we still stay connected and stuff like that. Yeah, for sure.
That's dope, man. I tell kids all the time, this AAU travel ball thing is a lot bigger than basketball. These same people that you have on your teams, these are going to be people that's your business partners down the line, the godparents to your kids, that type of thing, man. It's really a family thing. It's really like kind of like a fraternity almost, man, where these guys are your brothers that you can utilize for years to come. So that's what's up, man. Shout out to Grind Academy. and all those guys that you mentioned, man. So, we kind of talked about your early entry into the game. Now we kind of transition over to your current situation. So, state champ, Queens Grant, talk to us, man. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. It was definitely a great feeling because if you didn't know, last year we made it to the Final Four.
Okay.
I'm not gonna talk about what happened, but we ain't win. So definitely like this year coming back on that same stage. On that same stage, we already been there, so the lights wasn't too bright for us, so we got it done. And ever since then, life's definitely been way better.
Yeah, life is good for you. I can only imagine, man. And a lot of people were talking, kind of like almost downplaying it, and I didn't really enjoy that. Just as a basketball guy, I don't care what y'all didn't choose the division you're in.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And y'all also had a schedule through the season that I follow closely because I coach with Coach Kevin Scott, Preston's pops.
Oh yeah.
So him and I coached together at Kennedy, and I will follow Preston's journey. And I would see y'all had West Charlotte on the schedule. Y'all beat them. And to me, that game looked easy. When I watched the full game clip and y'all kind of controlled that whole situation. And just being a student of the game myself, I also know y'all got a guy similar to kind of Coach Lewis over at North Met, but y'all got a seasoned coach that knows exactly what he's doing. Talk to me about your coach.
His name Joe Badger, if y'all didn't know, but yeah, Coach Badger is definitely like, in my opinion, got to be top 3 in the state.
Yeah,
he just been doing this a long time. Been to like 14 state championships,
Yeah.
7 rings. It's just like crazy basketball knowledge. He played at UNCC.
I was about to say he was a hell of a player too, right?
Played at UNCC. Just been coaching ever since then. He's just a mind. He knows everything. Knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like even from workouts, even from just going to school, making our schedules and coming out, like he definitely knows what he's doing for sure.
It's what's
Great
up,
coach.
man. It's great. Shout out to Coach Badger, another guy. Come on, man. We got chairs, man. We got enough chairs in the room for everybody. I don't really know Coach Badger personally, but like I said, I'm just a student of the game. Gerard Mustaf, long live the GOAT, Gerard Mustaf. He was really cool with Badger at the time, and he's a Maryland guy. I'm a Maryland guy, and he kind of connected us, I guess, with Badger at that time with the situation that he had going on at another local gym in Charlotte, and I just kind of been following everything that he did at Carmel. Jaden Mustaf is like little brother to us. So we always respected everything that Badger had going on. Trey, any questions you got for Chase, man?
What's your dream college?
I've been thinking about this recently. I really want to play for a team like Michigan or like a Houston, like a really like system team where like they're not just going out there playing ISO ball and stuff, but like they know how to win and they have great coaches with a lot of experience.
Michigan, Houston. I would like to see you in Houston, man. I mean, the city of Houston might be too much for you, Chase. I don't know. Angie might have to keep her tabs on you, bro. But so Houston or Michigan, you said you mentioned the system. What's the ideal system for Chase?
I feel like those teams are very like they have a good 3, 4, 5 they can run the team through. I watched a lot of Michigan recently. They have that Spanish center. I don't know his name. He's like 7 foot, but he sometimes bring the ball up, catch it at the high post, and they run through him.
Yeah,
and he consistently gets like minutes, and I feel like that's probably gonna be my position.
Yeah,
so it's being a good spot like that.
Yeah, no, that's dope, man. You definitely got to feed you the ball, man. What's a part of your game that you feel like is like kind of like the most effective thing that you do?
I feel like just like getting to the rim. I feel like if I really just want to get to the rim, I'm gonna get to the rim.
Yeah. And then the opposite of that question is what's something that you got to get in the lab this summer and really, kind of hone in on so the next year you could be even better as you chase another state chip?
I feel like my ball handling skills, they're good, but like they definitely need some work. Like definitely tighten up.
Yeah.
Sometimes this year, like I would like get the ball ripped or lose it. So just work on that.
Yeah. And I mean, like I said, I watched the film. So just from a coach's perspective, I'm a huge fan of your game. Like I tell people all the time, you got to be one of the top prospects in the area, just because one, your size, but kind of what you're able to do with your size, and then I would just say also get in that weight room too, and enjoy that physicality, right? Because sometimes at the next level you're gonna be playing against grown men. So if you can't deal with the bump now, it's gonna be a challenge later. So just continuously work on your body, your mental toughness, and man, the sky's the limit for what you got going on for sure. All right. All right. So now we kind of we talked about your current situation. We kind of talked about where you started at. Now let's kind of jump into more of your personal life. What obstacles or adversity have you faced in your life to kind of get you where you are now?
Yeah, like you mentioned the Gerard situation. That was
Mhm.
really like I'm not gonna speak too much about it, but it was really big for like the team and just the morale and stuff. That was
Yeah.
definitely a big obstacle. Earlier this year, I had my knee. I got hurt. My
Yep.
kneecap like popped out, whatever. And yeah, that really like I had to sit out games. I don't really like sitting. Like I want to play every game. Like I was trying to force myself to play. My coach wouldn't let me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that definitely like hurt. Like coming back off the injury, we lost that next game, and
Mhm.
I played. I was on like limited minutes, but I
What was
still
the
played.
injury?
My kneecap had like popped down, popped back in,
Yeah.
and I like almost tore something, so I had to like
Yeah.
rest it, get it back
That's how
strong.
you know you got a good coach when they not forcing you to come back, and a good team because he a little comfortable. He like, all right, because y'all got a couple other pieces over there too.
Yeah, facts.
Talk about some of your teammates.
You know, what's the name? Preston, Bobby, Makai, Cannon, like that starting five. Like
Yeah.
everybody's good. I feel like we're all gonna go play college, next level basketball, have an important role.
Mhm.
Even people like his name Joel Jackson, Ethan off the bench. Like I feel like they don't really get looked as much because like they come off the bench, but
Mhm.
they're definitely like great. They're gonna be D1 college basketball players.
Yeah. That's what's up. And they waiting for you to leave so they could get some shine. Nah, I'm just messing with you. Man, bro, you 6'8". What you in the 10th grade or 11th grade?
10th grade.
10th grade. So rising junior and 6'8", sitting at 6'8". Trey, just imagine if you were 6'8", bro. We out of here, bro. If you get to 6'8", we go, but I don't know. Looking at me, man, I don't know if it's highly likely. So any questions you got for Chase?
If I was 6'8", I would be dunking on everybody. All right, but what's the biggest challenge of being a tall player?
I feel like, you know, like the game's evolving, the game's switching. I feel
Mhm.
like being able to play multiple positions, because you know it's really kind of getting guard heavy, playing
Yep.
from the outside the 3-point line. You really got to stay true to that, and really taking care of your body, bro. Like
Mhm.
being taller and longer, it definitely like bones and stuff. Injuries probably more common, so
Yep.
that's definitely a big part of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
No, definitely, man. Continue to take care of your body. I know your mom kind of helped with that. What she be cooking at the crib?
A little bit of everything, but it'd be good. So I don't
Yeah.
complain. Yeah.
And talk about your family dynamic because I know you got a pretty big support system. You also have some siblings that's doing some amazing things on the court as well, right?
Yeah. My sister go to Queens Grand as well. She's a senior this year. Probably she's going to commit soon. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
And my brother, he's a freshman at UNC Greensboro.
Mm.
He also played basketball, but he really wanted to like major in like finance and stuff to help me out in the future. And just their support, they're always there for me. Just really, they give me the world for real.
He said Chase going pro, man. He needs an accountant. I'm his guy. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Does you and your sister ever talk about potentially going to a similar school, or y'all just running y'all own different race?
Kind of running her own different race, you know. She said she wanted to get away from me, to be honest. But I just know like for where I want to go and where she wants to go, probably if we go separate ways, that might be the better option.
Be the best fit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Well, shout out to Angie. She got those kids over there working, man. Everybody's getting college offers, man. That's what it is. That's what it's all about. All right. So this part of the show is kind of where we transition into my favorite segment of the show, Trey's Hot Takes. Trey's Hot Takes. What you got for us today, Trey?
Who's the best power forward of all time?
That's a tough question.
I'll just answer this for you. Kevin Durant.
Wait a minute. Kevin Durant is a power forward?
Wait, no. Kevin Durant's not a power forward. Charles Barkley.
Charles Barkley.
That's a good answer.
Trey is famous for naming people he's never watched.
Yeah, I don't know if you ever seen him though, but in my opinion, I'll probably say Tim Duncan.
I was going with Timmy dude too.
Good answer. I mean, Charles Barkley was nice for sure.
Yeah, facts.
When I think about the best power forward ever, Tim Duncan, historically, like when I came up, that's my era. That's probably who comes to mind. Now, if I were to say my favorite power forward, I would say Kevin Garnett. Kevin Garnett. I like
I'll
Tim
go with
Duncan. He just
KG.
was boring, right? Kevin Garnett was more my type of guy. He was talking
He talked
trash.
trash.
He did everything that Tim Duncan did as well. He was a defensive player. He could rebound the ball well. He could score however he wanted to. And really, Kevin Garnett reminded me a lot of the guys today in terms of he could have done everything that they do now. Then the game was just different. If he wanted to play outside in, he could have. He had a hell of a mid-range shot. Kevin Garnett was that guy. Him and Duncan would battle for sure.
Facts.
But Duncan, Garnett, Barkley, you can't really go. Karl Malone,
That I was about to say that.
the mailman. That's another one that was pretty solid. It's a lot of the power forward position at one time was like a premier position on the court.
Dennis Rodman.
No, not giving you that trade. We talking defense or rebounds, maybe, but the GOAT, the greatest power forward, Dennis, no.
I'm
Can't
not
go with
saying
that
the
one.
greatest.
Oh, okay. I'm about to say. You got to get off of YouTube, bro.
What?
Yeah, and 2K all-time teams and all of that. Hey, another thing that I didn't ask you, though, you just won a championship. Talk about what it takes to have that championship mindset.
It's really first Badgett. He does a good job of that. Like every day when playoff starts, like it's no more of that funny business. Like get to school on time, practice on time, all of that.
Yeah.
He even he wore his championship rings like on his finger every day at school just to like show us
It's that motivation.
Yeah, and really just every day, just doing what you normally do. Like even though like the big games, win or go home, just stay true to yourself. It's just the next game on the schedule.
For sure. Chase, you got a girlfriend or anything, man?
Something like that.
Oh, okay, man. Shout out to her, man. I know Angie probably fighting them all for you. Bro, stay focused, man. You got a big future ahead of you. I'm proud of you just from the outside looking in, man. I know, we don't know each other that well, but just being a guy that loves the game of basketball and loving what all of you young student athletes are doing, shout out to you, man. Shout out to Queens Grant. If it's one school that I would send my kid to if I was a high school parent, you talk about North Mac, you talk about Queens Grant, because of the system that those coaches put in place. I think that's a great fit for a lot of people, right? So continue being a leader in that aspect. We know that you're going to go D1. It's just a matter of where you go, pick the right fit, pick the place that you feel most comfortable with, a coach that you, just like Badgett, that you could grow under and learn from. But it's a big future ahead for you, man. So congratulations to that. Before we get out of here, Capturing Kids' Heart is an initiative that we got in CMS where we talk about 3 good things. So 3 good things that's going on in your life. It could be someone else close to you, whatever that you want to share with the audience to motivate the people out there.
For one, definitely the Lord, the man above. I feel like he really comes through every time I need him. He really makes everything happen.
Yep.
For 2, I say my family. Like for y'all out there, don't ever switch up on y'all family because like through thick, through thin, they always gonna show up, support.
That's
you know
the
what I'm
ones
saying?
gonna
Always
ride
be
for
there.
you.
And 3, really just, to be honest, I'll just say basketball and just having the ability to like wake up every day and get better. Like I just love that process of outworking myself and just having the opportunity. It's great.
Yeah. Hey, man, amazing answers. Look, Chase is another one of our guests that you could tell is really before his time. He's seasoned, man. He's poised, and he's going to do great things. And we got something special in the Charlotte community that we got to get behind. And this guy here, Chase Smith. Man, I appreciate you coming on the show. It's episode 11, and that's a wrap.
We out.
My God, we out.
Appreciate it.
I like
Tough.
to.